at 11 years old, one night I came to my father, he escaped. My brother was 4 years older than me, he escaped. I didn't. 11 years old. I was taken to this camp. We were building the railway line for the attack on Russia in Germany. In Poland, actually it was Poland. And out of 150 people, there was 11 people left alive when we finished the railway line. And I worked for the camp commander, and he actually sent me home in 1942, 43. And after I went home, I wasn't home very long. I was taken to the Lodz ghetto. We were surrounded by barbed wire, shocking place, guarded with guns, SS-men were guarding with guns. And then in 1944 we were taken to Auschwitz. I made myself older when I came to Auschwitz, because I knew the system, how it worked. And then I was taken from Auschwitz to Buchenwald, into Germany, because the Russians came in. I was only about, 13 years old then. And eventually, when the Americans came towards Buchenwald, the Germans took us on a train journey to Czechoslovakia. We were a whole month on open trains, winter time, and the food, they hardly gave us any food at all. Another occasion we had some soup, otherwise we had grass. And eventually we arrived in Czechoslovakia, and our train was stopped outside Theresienstadt. We were liberated 3 days later in Theresienstadt by the Russians.
Alright, I think that what you may be comparing with what you suffered in Auschwitz compares very much to what the hostages suffered. What you could be saying is comparing what happened to you in the camps is very much similar to what the hostages had to endure in Gaza. The ones that have been coming out. Would you agree with that, Rabbi?
You don't know what actually the hostages in Gaza were had, but at least they were alive, and we basically weren't very much alive, because they starved us, they guarded us with guns and so on, and eventually, after about 4 years in different camps, I got to Auschwitz, and eventually, after 6 months being in Auschwitz, I was liberated. We had a journey for a whole month on open wagons, and we arrived in Czechoslovakia in a place called Theresienstadt, and there we were liberated in 1945.
All right,
Stop right there.
What is your question?
Because I will say something to you. You have celebrated your 97th birthday. Never intended you to survive. You've beaten the system, Mary. So be grateful, and I'm sure that you are. Your family is very grateful that you survived, because without you, there wouldn't be them.
Correct.
Thank you very much, Eric.
In 1948, I joined the Army. I was about 13 years years old.
No,
I've joined the Israeli army and I'm
you're 18. You're 18. You're now you're getting confused.